Okay, in this video I'm going to talk about the difference between body weight exercises and lifting weights, weightlifting. Like the free weights and versus machines, it's better to do both. It's good to do both. So I'll start with body weight and then go to weightlifting, because a lot of people who've been working out for a long time and who are good at exercise and stuff like that started out with body weight. I think almost everybody started out with like push-ups and sit-ups and pull-ups and stuff like that before they went into weightlifting. So it's good. It's good for beginners. It's more accessible. You don't have to have any equipment besides like maybe a pull-up bar, and you can find those about anywhere. Body weight, I guess I want to go over why it may be better in some instances and why it's not as good. It's more functional. You keep your eye on the prize, which is your own body. You can get kind of out of proportion and out in space if you're just lifting weights and trying to add to it. You can get kind of out of your own body and not get as good at calisthenics. For basic health and general functionality, it's good to be able to lift your own body weight for everyday life, and it keeps it in proportion. It keeps you from getting out of your element, because free weights they can stiffen you up. A lot of people argue that they don't, but they actually more muscle mass. It's more that you have to stretch, and mobility and all that makes it harder for a lot of things. And also body weight, it's less stressful on the body, so you can do it. You can do calisthenics pretty much every day. Some days harder than others, or you can do consistently, like 100 push-ups a day, every day. And so it's also it's a different resistance lifting. Bracing yourself to lift your own body weight compared to bracing yourself to lift an external object. So it's like two different strength systems, because you need both in nature. You need to be able to move your own body weight if you're running from something or running to get something. You need to be able to move your own body weight, but also you're gonna have to pick up objects to move things around, to build things, or if something's in your way, you have to pick something up and move it. I guess current technology and stuff like that, it's not too often that you have to pick up heavy objects in nature, but in the past you would have to, especially if you did more manual work and manual labor, you'd have to pick things up. So one of the better things about the free weights compared to body weight is things like heavy compound movements, particularly squats and deadlifts, and particularly squats and deadlifts, but also clean and press and barbell bench and barbell rows and stuff like that. They stimulate more hormones. So for the natural lifter, I think also if you're on drugs as well, performance enhancing drugs, they still help stimulate overall, but particularly for a natural lifter, they're going to stimulate your natural hormones and make general improvements overall on the whole system. Very potent at doing that. Also weights are also good. So on the high end and the low end of the spectrum, the high end is the heavy compound movements, but also on the low and the light weights for small muscle groups. So things like curls and shoulder lateral raises, bicep curl, arm movements and leg curls and stuff like that. External weights are better. Because it's hard to get you have to be more advanced at calisthenics to be able to get that more refinement, more creative, and the creating exercises to work your hamstrings and your biceps and stuff like that. There's pull-ups. I mean, you can do like pull-ups, but you can also like lean yourself against the bar and pull yourself towards it, and you have to get really creative. So whereas weights, it's just a little bit easier and more effective and more efficient to use a weight to work into those hard to reach refinement areas, which also brings into the next topic of looks and aesthetics. Weightlifting is really good for that. It's a different quality of how you look, and then also you can get more exercises. But if you're really good and skilled at bodyweight, you can work pretty much everything. But it's kind of like an unnecessary art. Like you can do it if you really wanted to, but it's good to also use the weights. Like flies, you can do like push-ups like that instead of flies, but it's still good to do flies. You can do pull-ups instead of curls, but curls still help a lot. That's pretty much the notes that I wanted to say. But so in summary, they're both good. The problem with weights is if you don't do any body weight exercises and you just do weights, then you can lose a lot of functionality with your body. And if you just do body weight exercises, then you're kind of missing out on the benefits of what you can do with the free weights. So that's it. I hope I helped you out and maybe give you some tips and tricks you hadn't heard of. And stay tuned for more videos. Thanks.